This man noticed something strange. He told his wife that every so often, a woman on a bicycle would pass through the intersection, followed by a man carrying flowers, and then a yellow car. But his wife didn't believe a word of it. And just then,
lady, flowers, and...
Truman, this is silly.
There it is! There it is! There's the tinted beetle! Yes!
the reason Truman was able to notice was because they kept going around in a loop, circling again and again. But things were about to get even crazier. Truman suddenly started the car, and like a madman, began driving in circles himself, shouting that he was heading to Atlantic City. Then he stopped circling and drove in that direction. But guess what? The previously empty road was instantly jammed with cars. He had no choice but to back up. He started circling again and shouted that he was going to New Orleans instead. But this time, Truman didn't go where he said he would. He turned back onto the road from before, and sure enough, the previously jammed intersection was suddenly wide open. Then Truman came to a bridge. He handed the steering wheel to his wife, closed his eyes, and floored it.
Truman! We shouldn't be doing this, Truman! We're breaking the law! Oh, my!
You can do it!
Please don't, please!
You can make it!
Oh, Truman! Oh, no! Run for the bridge!
Because of his fear of the ocean, this was the only way Truman could cross the bridge. But then something even more absurd happened. A wall of fire suddenly erupted on the road. But Truman didn't stop. He just slammed the gas and blasted right through it.
Oh my, Truman! We're on fire!
It's okay!
We're on fire!
It's okay, it's just smoke! Just smoke! You okay?
Yes!
Want to do it again?
No! Truman, stop!
Afterwards, his terrified wife gradually calmed down. But just then, sirens started blaring up ahead, and the road was completely blocked off. When Truman pulled up, a cop told him there'd been a toxic leak up ahead and ordered them to evacuate immediately. Truman bought it at first, but as he was leaving, the cop accidentally called him by name, even though they'd supposedly never met before. That's when it hit Truman. Everything around him was fake. He'd been played like a fool for 30 whole years. From the day he was born, Truman had been broadcast live 24/7, all because a director wanted to make a reality show. 1.7 billion people watched him take his first steps. 220 countries watched him grow up. Truman lived on a place called Seahaven Island. On the surface, it looked like a perfectly normal town, but in reality, it was a massive studio set, so enormous, it's hard to even imagine. In The Truman Show, aside from Truman himself, everyone else was an actor. Thousands of cameras recorded every moment of his life, and the show had never once gone off the air. Every morning when he left the house, Truman would greet his neighbor.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Then, just as Truman was heading to work, something fell out of the sky. Truman nearly jumped out of his skin. When he went to check it out, he realized it was a studio light. He was completely baffled, wondering why on earth that thing fell from the sky. Later, while driving, a news bulletin came over the radio. Moments ago, a plane flying over Seahaven had malfunctioned and shed a part. Hearing that, Truman didn't think much of it. Every day